It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live from our Soul Studios here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Today is December 30th. You guys, we're a couple days away from 2025. Can you believe that? That is wild to me. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm so excited to have you join me live or watching this later if you are. But man, it's just good to be here. Today is the last time we'll be doing this in 2024, which seems absolutely nuts. As I was reflecting on this over the past while, I've been doing this show now for about 7 or 8 years. And so I've been doing a ton of these. But man, it's so good to have you here. As always, chime in. Let us know you are out there live with us. And we'll be able to get your name in the bucket of fun and see if we can get you some of this fantastic swag. You know, all of our drinks taste better when they're in Soul branded stuff. And you guys know it. You guys know it. So we have, yep, all of those are what we thought they were. We've got a fantastic unboxing opportunity for you here. Then we also have the great other drinks that we'll be giving away today. And excited to do that with you. Man, I'm just excited for today. There's been so many cool things that have been happening over the last couple of days. Excited to talk to you about that stuff. First off, it's fun for me when testimonials take place literally in my own home. So this last week, about a week ago Saturday, Dawn was coming down. My wife was coming down with a little bit of a head cold. It's just going around right now. It seems like everybody knows fighting something. And when you have 6 kids hanging out with friends and doing whatever else, it just brings it right back to our house. You guys know that I was kind of had it there for a minute as well. Well, she had an opportunity to go visit her grandpa this past weekend, a couple days ago. She left on Thursday. And the thing about it is she was feeling really cruddy on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. She's nervous about going and visiting her 98-year-old grandpa just a few days after. She didn't want to give him any colds or anything that she had going on. He was just overcoming one himself, had just gotten out of the hospital. So she was a little nervous about it. So I said, listen, hon, her daily routine right now, as is she always starts her morning with Soul Vital. At lunch, she likes to do the Soul Royal. And then at night, she likes to take our different capsule supplements. And so I said, hon, you know what you need to do is every time you eat a meal, mix it in with a Soul Renew and take 3 of the Soul Clear SIs. Every meal. Pound that at least 3 times a day and then more Soul Clear before you go to bed. And she's like, all right, let's try it. So she liked to double it up. So she did 2 packets in a mug about this big. And I'll tell you what, within a couple of days, she starts feeling better. She got back last night from visiting her grandpa, and I said, how'd it go? And she said it was awesome because I didn't cough, not on the airplane, not around him. I felt great. And so she was able to have a great visit with her dad or her grandpa. And so that's kind of a cool deal. So we're seeing that all the time, guys, while people are using this stuff. And so it's always fun. But we also have cool testimonials coming in from you guys as well. And we want to share one with you right now too. Says this, so a few years ago, I started taking Soul Adaptables. It was probably one of the best things I could have done. I'm not usually an angry person, but I definitely have a short temper and lose my cool quickly. I have been on and off Adaptables for a year or so, and I noticed when I wasn't taking it that I was quickly frustrated with people and things and end up saying that was harsh and unnecessary. I have to apologize for the things I would say or do in the heat of the moment. After I realized how much the Adaptables helped me chill out and stabilize my headspace, I haven't stopped taking them. And that's what we're talking about, you guys. It just gives you the tools to manage yourself a little bit and think of the self-awareness there of understanding that already they kind of are quick to lose their cool a little bit and just being able to say, man, life is just better with this stuff. And the cool thing about Adaptables is we got a sale going on for you right now. We'll go ahead and show that to you. It's posted on our Soul business page on Facebook. We have an upcoming Adaptable sale starting today and tomorrow. And you guys, it's fantastic, right? Place an order of $75 or more and get a 90 count Adaptable for only $10. That's over $20 off. use the code ADAPT10, ADAPT10, ADAPT10 at checkout to have it automatically added to your cart. And then as you can see on this as well, we have some digital content as well for you to be able to click on and use and share and post and all that stuff. There's so much content available there. Make sure that you guys go check this out. So that is a sweet deal going on. Share it with others. Let them know that it's out there. Use the content that we already have. We have great pictures and different things that you can use to share with others. But today and tomorrow only, again, $75. An order of 75 or more, you type in that promo of ADAPT10. And you'll be able to add that to your cart for only $10, which is awesome, guys. And you're gonna see those testimonials like we just saw continue to roll in. We also wanted to spotlight, we have those success keys we like to talk about. Wanna hit in on one right now. These are our trial box heroes. We're gonna talk more about why this is so important, but first off, we've got a great group here. Maria Balderas, Corinne Lott, Kristen Brunius, Candace Schaefer, and Jaliva Carr are all doing great things with the trial box and helping people sign up with them. Sharing those with people, sharing that link, letting them know what you got going on, because guys, this thing is so easy to talk about, so easy to share with people. And that is why we are going to start our year off with this thing right here. We've talked about it last week a little bit. We'll be talking about it more the next couple weeks as well. But man, on January 6th, we are starting, so a week from today, we are going to be having a corporate-wide campaign where we're all joining in together to partner together to help people know more about what we have going on here with our drinks. This trial box is fantastic. We're gonna do a 3-day reset together and let everybody know about it, and we're gonna rock and roll with it. The cool thing we love about this is this. If they're a new person, you know you have your trial box link you can share with them. You just copy it, send it to them in their text, their messenger, or their however you want to get it to them, their email, and they just click on that. They're able to purchase it, creates a nice little account for them. Boom, you get $10, and they're able to try this together, and we have a nice email journey to follow up on that. But we've also made it available now for purchase for anybody. So if you go into shop and click on the balance category or the packages category, it's the first thing they're gonna see is the 3-day reset trial box. And they'll be able to purchase that for the same price you would otherwise. And then you'll be able to use that to join in together with our corporate-wide campaign of just starting the new year off right. Let's get all the drinks in us. Let's get all the gunk out of us that's in us. And let's see how much better we feel just by doing this together and making sure it all happens together. Now, we have some things we're gonna have for you. We're gonna have a lot of digital assets for you, some content for you guys to post. Hope and the marketing team have been great at putting that stuff together, and we'll make that available for you, absolutely. We also have, she gave me an email to talk to you about this stuff, which is awesome. She says we're gonna have some giveaways as well every single day. And it says from our corporate accounts, we will focus our posts on teaching about the top 5 products, the 3-day reset box, and the details and benefits of forming healthy habits. So that's what we'll be doing on our end. Feel free to copy and use any of it. There is so much information out there available. Feel free to use all of it. Pictures of anything with soul or anything like that, use it, share it. It's gonna be great. And here's what the giveaway details are. Share your challenge updates on social media, your Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Turn entries for our daily giveaways. You must tag at Soul Naturals in each post. That way we see it, right? We'll search Soul Naturals. If we see your stuff, we're good to go. This includes any posts, any stories, anything that you have going on. It says ideas for qualifying posts include using the product, any of the 5 drinks, sharing why you're doing it, talking about your experience, unboxing your kit, drinking the drink, testimonials from it, any of that stuff is fantastic. Use it. Let's flood social media with this stuff. Every story that you post, you get an entry per post. Feed posts that stay on longer so people can see them longer. We'll give you a little more bonus on that. You get 10 entries per post on that as well. Corporate will compile entries twice daily. So if you are posting stories, we know they only stay on for 24 hours, but we'll be checking it twice a day to make sure we snag any of those. Just make sure, again, you at Soul Naturals on that so we can find them. We'll announce the winners the following morning. So if you post stuff today, we would announce it tomorrow. That's that sort of schedule, guys. And so we'll get you taken care of. We also have some great just an email journey follow-up. So I'll be sending out to people purchasing the 3-day reset trial box to make sure they're taken care of, right? Lydia says, I've been recommending the package as part of the $75 promotion, right? That's the cool thing about this. You have time now. It's available for purchase right now. You can go on there, look in the balance category of the packages. It's the first thing you'll see. You can share that with people. And when they see that, they can order it now. So next week, when we all start this together, they'll be covered. But we'll be doing this for a while. We'll be doing this for a couple weeks. We'll do it up to our virtual kickoff in the middle of January. And so they'll have time, because what they're going to see is they're going to see all you guys having a great time doing this together. And they're going to be like, what is this thing? We want to be a part of this. And so you'll give them the information. So maybe they'll be purchasing by January 7th or January 8th or January 9th, all the way through. And then they still have a 3-day period in there that they can do it with you. And man, we're just excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome. There's going to be so much opportunity for people to try this. And we're going to see some great things happening because of it. So be a part of it. The most powerful words you are going to be able to say to somebody is, hey, why don't you join with me? I've been thinking about you. Why don't you join with me on this? And you're going to see great things happen because of that. People like you. That's why they follow you on social media. That's why they're your friends. That's why they want to be a part of what you're doing. And so when you give a clear directive of, and not just a general post of like, hey guys, everybody join with me, you'll get some on that, no question. But you also have others that you've been thinking about, that you know about, and you can say, hey, you know what, Jill, I've been thinking about you. Hey, John, you know what? I've been thinking about you. I would love for you to join with me on this thing. We're doing it as a corporate-wide thing. I think it will be really beneficial to you. We've got some great things happening. We just want to help you out. So if you'd love to join with us, we'd love to have you, right? And you'll see some great things happen because of that. Here's a cool thing that I love about this as well. All of you have members or customers that are purchasing the product, that are using it, that have their favorite thing that they're trying, right? You have the ones that love to start their day off with Cinnamate, but maybe they've never tried the Sol Royal. Maybe they've never tried the Excel. Maybe they tried the Excel a long time ago before we added the extra little pineapple flavor to it, and now they have no idea what it even tastes like, right? Maybe they've gone through whatever. Now things have just changed, and where they need something else that they're going to be able to find right here. Reach out to those individuals as well. Invite them to be a part of what you have going on. It's been super fun for me because I've been looking at data for the past, since we've started. And there are those that have been with us since the very beginning, purchasing, members, customers. They're not making any money off this. They're not interested in the business. They just like what the product's doing for them. Reach out to those individuals. A really good way to start, if you just wanted to kind of see what you got going on, if you're a little confused on who maybe you should reach out to, if you log into your account, go to your dashboard or your My Account page, there's on the right side, there's some quick links, and one of them's called Reports. If you click on Reports, it brings up a page with a bunch of different reports. One of it's called My Mentor Group. If you click on My Mentor Group, you're going to see everybody you brought into the company. And you're going to be able to see who has volume for the month, who's ordered for the month. You'll also be able to see who has an auto ship subscription, a SolSafe subscription, right? And those that have it will have a date showing in that column. Those are great individuals to reach out to. Those are ones who are saying, yeah, I'd love to be a part of this. Let me try this thing, right? And so although you're not going to be able to put the 3-day reset in auto ship, they're the ones who like the product anyway, so let them try it. Let them get going on this thing. Let them be a part of this, right? Reach out to those individuals. So my question for you is this. Magdiel says, I always use that report to see who has ordered recently or has not ordered for a long time. Great one, right? It's a great report to use. So let me ask you this. How do you think you should talk to these individuals? Do any of you guys have any ideas? You've all been a part of this for a long time. If somebody was new and they came to you and said, hey, listen, I really love what you got going on. I want to be a part of this whole promotion, corporate-wide thing. This is 3-day reset. I don't know what to say to my customers that are ordering each month. I don't know what to talk about when I talk to people. I'm worried they're just going to tell me no. What would you say to that individual? What ideas would you give them? How would you help them kind of understand some ways that they could talk to individuals? Some people would call it a script. Scripts are tricky because I think sometimes with scripts we just start reading them and nobody likes to be read to on things like that. But what are some ideas on how you could talk to those individuals, or an email or a text maybe you could send? I'd love to see it in your live chat now so you guys can look at this a little bit later as well. So, and as I mentioned, corporate will be doing this as well. We've got all the daily giveaways. We'll be posting about it. I'll be posting pictures of us drinking the drinks here at the Soul office, so you can get to see us doing it as well. We just want to join arms with you and really partner with you. And that's really what 2025 is all about in my mind, is partnering directly with you to figure out how we can help you make this work. You guys have seen some great testimonials. You've done great things over the past 13 years. Man, what will it take to go to the next level? Let's figure that out together and let's make that happen. So really excited about that, right? Good stuff. Now, as we were putting this together, as you guys are thinking about some things to talk about, as you type in how you could reach out to somebody, man, that just hits the spot, I'll tell you what. Hot Cinnamate in the morning is unbelievable. There is so much information out there available on how to do this. Success leaves clues. And as I was putting my thoughts together this morning on all this stuff, gathering everything I needed, I went to my bookshelf. If you've ever been in my office before or seen it, I kind of have this slanted bookshelf thing that I built a few years back. And it's just loaded with books, all sorts of books, from personal development to really specific things with network marketing to all sorts of just different things, right? And I just went and I pulled just a few books off of one of the levels of it. And it was kind of funny because with this, all these books here are just network marketing stuff, right? And most of them are by different authors. Each of them kind of write different things and talk about different things with it. And what I find with that is, I'll even leave it right here so you can kind of see what we're dealing with here. What I find with that is almost all of them talk about basically the same stuff. Basically the same stuff. I have over 100 books on personal development, and all of them talk about basically the same stuff. The reason these guys got to the point where they actually wrote a book about it is because they stuck with whatever they were doing long enough to find success. None of it's new, none of it's revolutionary, none of it is things that you couldn't do yourself. It's just that they stuck with it and they found success with it. Now, the reason I'm saying that is there's so much information out there. There's so many trainings available. None of it is new. When we put things together for our own trainings, we base it off of a lot of things that we're seeing out there. There's so many mentors out there that are willing to give their information and share it. There's some great email things that I subscribe to as well, just to kind of see what's going on out there in the network marketing world and kind of keep my mind there and to kind of see what people are talking about and what they're using. And the thing that's great about it is all of it is there's little nuggets of goodness in all of it. So find what you've got out there, use it, make it original, and then use it to your benefit. None of it is proprietary. None of it is top secret. I mean, for Pete's sake, they're writing books about it. So if it's out there, use it. Right? Make it your own, use it, and you're going to find some great things with it. A lot of these uses kind of a platform of here's what's worked for me. Take it then and say, well, how do I need to use this to make it work for me? And you're going to see some great things because of that, right? Here's a couple of scripts that you're talking about for those that maybe don't know what to talk about when you're reaching out to people. Lydia says, you always take care of others. This reset will enable you to take care of you, right? For those that are out there being the caretakers of their families or whatever else, you can only give if you have something to give. So make sure you take care of yourself to put yourself in a great position for that. I love that. Dr. Jenkins says, how's your holiday season is going with your health and wellness, right? Just strike up that conversation. How are you? Where are we at with everything? Oh, I wish it could be better. Oh, I've got some New Year's goals. I cannot wait. I want to lose some weight. I want to do this. I want to do that. 2025 is going to be different. Hey, why don't you join with me? And we're going to see some great things happen. Let's start off the new year right. Man, I don't know if you're like me, but man, the holiday season, we ate tons of stuff I shouldn't have eaten. I didn't exercise like I should have. And man, I'm just ready to get back into the groove of it come the beginning of the year. Well, join with me as we do this together. We're going to see some great things happen as we do this. I know it sounds like a lot of drinks, but man, most of us aren't drinking enough water anyway. This is a great way to get it into us. And then all those herbs and stuff, they're just going to give our bodies what it needs to be able to adapt, to put ourselves in a position to move forward, right? You're going to see some great things coming from that, I'm telling you. But as I was talking, we've got all these books here talking about all sorts of good stuff. 2 books I just want to recommend. If you haven't read these already, or if you have, I just recommend we start off again and let's read this stuff starting all over again. 2 books that I think are invaluable, that I think everybody should read, regardless of what industry you're in, regardless of what your goals are, regardless of anything. If you're trying to lead out and help people, number 1, old Dale Carnegie. I'll tell you what, guys, This is key. Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you can understand the principles here and apply them in your life, you're going to see some great things happen. So regardless of how many books talk about network marketing, how to do whatever, the biggest thing about leading is being somebody worth following, right? Lead by example, show by example, love by example, be kind by example. You do all those things and people are naturally going to be drawn to you and want to do what you're doing. If you don't do those things, they're not. You're going to repel them, and people are going to look for other things to do and other people to follow, okay? How to Win Friends, Influence People, Dale Carnegie. If you haven't read it, read it, right? Lillian says it's an awesome book, right? My son-in-law always recommends that book. I'm telling you, if you haven't read it, it's my go-to. I got it all marked up. I don't know if you can see all those little tabs in there. It's one of those ones you just got to go back to time and time again. Second one I absolutely would recommend. This one, again, is all marked up for me as well. It's one that I go back to a lot, okay? It says The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. John Maxwell is my dude. He's not in the network marketing sphere. Dale Carnegie was in the network marketing sphere. But I'll tell you what, they knew how to lead people. And it says, follow these principles and people will follow you. Stephen Covey wrote the foreword for this. Get it on audiobook, read it, however you need to get the information into your brain. You need this information, okay? So as well as says, 21 laws of leadership. Absolutely. 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. You're going to see some great things happen. So regardless of what's out there, read it, subscribe to it, find the jewels and the nuggets that apply to what you're doing. There's so much information out there. None of it's original. None of it's special. The special thing about all these people is that they just stuck with what they had. They were consistent. Find what works for you, be consistent in it, and you're going to see some great results happen. It's the same thing you're telling your customers when they take the sold products. You want some results? Stay with it. Just stay with it, right? There's a compounding effect that happens when we do those things. So whatever trainings are out there, whatever information's out there, find it, use it, make it your own, and then run with it, because that's what we need to do with all this stuff anyway, right? They write books for that exact reason. And absolutely, I'm telling you, How to Win Friends and Influence People, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Those are two great ones to read. Absolutely get it in you guys. And that's what we got going on. Anybody else? Corinne says, I have those books. I will reread. I love learning and relearning. Thanks for the suggestions to read as well. All right, guys. So as a quick recap, we have our sales promotion going on right now for Adaptable. $25 or more order, you type in the code ADAPT10. They get the Adaptable for only $10. That's saving over $20 for it. Right now is a great time to get that. There's so much going on. And Adaptable is more than just like helping with the stress and the different things we have going on. It helps with immunity as well. Those herbs in there are unreal. Adaptogenic herbs are so great for immunity. It's going around, guys. People are getting sick. It just happens this time of year. I get it. Everybody gets in close proximity with each other. You hang out more inside. It happens, and it's so great for that. Plus all this New Year stuff, you just want to start off on the right foot. So with that, we have our 3-day reset trial box. It's available for purchase for everybody now under the balance category or under packages. Invite your people to do it. Order it today so then they're ready to go on January 6th. On January 6th, Monday Morning Talk and Success, we are revamping the way we do Monday Morning Talk and Success starting in January. I'm going to have a special host with me on, and we're also going to be interviewing you guys, just having you come on and share the successes that you're seeing and talking about how we can become better. We're going to have a special guest on with us next week to talk about what she is doing with this 3-day reset package in order to help more people. And we'll just keep doing that as we go through this, guys. Start posting about it, start talking about it. You're going to see some great things coming from it. Let's get you guys out of here now. We've got our 3 prizes we're giving away. And we'll get you on your way. Here we go. Who's feeling lucky? Who's feeling lucky out there? You guys are all watching this, just thinking, man, do I want to win something? Claudia says, give it to me, right? Those little emojis, I love it. The first winner this morning is Cindy Sansonito. Cindy Sansonito, you've got yourself this fantastic tumbler. We've also got this little guy going on. Here we go in the middle, our Soul Vital one. And that goes to Sue Friesen. Sue, up there, you got yourself a winner. And last but not least, our Soul Complete Meal Shaker. You're gonna love it, guys. Here we go. We've got Seashell Pony. Seashell Pony. We got you covered as well, my friend. All right, guys. Man, 2024 has been so good, but I'm telling you, 2025 is going to be unreal. I'm so excited for what we're doing in 2025. Stay with us. You're going to see some great things happening. Get your 3-day reset trial box ordered so you can kick off the new year with us right. Happy New Year, guys. We sure love you. Keep sharing the soul, and we'll see you again soon.